Boom. And good evening and welcome to After the Game. I am King of the North. We are HFD Footy, and welcome to YouTube and TikTok, and welcome to the legend himself. Chris C is back.
I'm back. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How are you going after a Port Adelaide close win?
Well, yeah, it was a little bit of a close win, but yeah, nah, a win's a win regardless. And
Got the win. Yeah,
I don't think we're going to win much more after this, but
that's it.
Yeah, it was nice to see a win.
You get, the injuries just keep on coming, don't they? So we'll talk about that a little bit more.
They sure do. Now, is my mic working okay? Can everyone hear me?
You're sounding like you're just booming through like a god, like a Greek god. So yeah,
that's what I was going for.
that's what you're going for. Beautiful, beautiful. G'day to everybody in the YouTube chat. We got Ree counting the likes. We got Samantha. We got Toby in the chat. Gabriel and who else have we got in the chat this evening? Let's have a look. Chris C is in the chat. There we go. And
I know we've got a ranking system now.
Hey?
We've got a ranking system now.
We've got a ranking system, yeah. Caden, what's up, King? G'day, Caden is in the chat as well. Welcome to HFD Footy. Over on YouTube, we've been given we've been allocated with the ladder system. So it's an XP system. You might see on your screen its amount of XPs. So it's like a leaderboard, and the people who comment the most and make the most comments get XP points, and from that you then on top of the leaderboard. So let me just see whether I can have a look. At the moment, it's Ree is in first place, Toby's in second place, Gabriel is in third place, King of the North is in third. And Petrarca is in fifth, and Chris C and Caden, and so yeah, that's the top 5, top 6. So there we go. So it's a new feature that's on. Welcome to everybody in TikTok as well. How's the TikTok going over there, Chris C?
I really got a question from Dylan Bransby. Let's do a shout out to Dylan Bransby.
Shout out to you from King of the North, Dylan.
He's asking about the thoughts on Chair is fine, but I guess we'll get to that when we're talking about the Carlton game.
We will. Yep. All right, let's get stuck into it, and we'll start having a look at the games. And thank you to everybody who was watching along as well. If you're not in the chat and just watching along, welcome to HFD Footy on this Tuesday night. And we will flip over to the games. So let's have a look at the first game. And as I just go and bring my games up. And it's brought up the wrong game. So give me 1 second while I... Thanks
for the likes. Marcy Joe. Thank you for the likes.
Marcy Joe. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Shout out to you. There we go. They're just coming from everywhere. Thank you for liking. And over on YouTube, Bree is counting the likes, and we've got 8 likes on YouTube as well. And there we go.
I'm in Western Australia. There you go.
Petrarca popping in. Yes.
We used to live in Western Australia.
We did. Yeah.
We used to, not anymore.
Not anymore. No. All right, let's have a look at game number 1. It was... we thought it was going to be a bit of a bloodbath on Thursday night, but it was Carlton at Marvel Stadium against Brisbane. And in the end, it turned out to be. But it was the Lions 103. Hang on, let me just open this up. 15-13, 103 to 9-12, 66. Brisbane Lions ended up winning by 37 points in the end. And, no surprises here, Chris C?
Not really. Carlton just, not much much. I mean, there's not much you can really say about Carlton, I guess. Shining light was probably Hewitt with 33 touches. And yeah, other than that, I mean, Cripps tried, I guess. We'll talk about the Chera thing in a sec. But yeah, Lions did what they had to do. I didn't really watch this game. I was actually at Albert and getting signatures from Boki that night.
You were. I seen that. Good work too. Yeah.
I didn't really get to to see the game. So see, there's the finisher from Boki.
Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't really get to see the game, so I can't really comment much on it. But yeah, I think the Lions just too good. Yeah, you know, Cameron kicking 3 goals, Morris with 2, Marino with 2. When these guys have got, you know, multiple goals, they normally win. And they're in a good spot, the Lions. They're, you know, I don't think they're at their best, but they're definitely, you know, charging into finals, and they're still going to be up and about in that top 4. So, I don't know what's happening with them. They look like would you say bottom 4 side?
I would say that. Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I've got no words for Carlton. And
Probably bottom 5.
Tom DeConing is leaving
Yep.
as well. Yeah, it's going to yeah, if Tom DeConing's leaving, then it's going to, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do next year in their rock stocks.
Yep. No, that's true. Yep.
The only Johnny Carlton is like that Jaeger Smith. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he looks like a promising young player, but obviously his ACL, so
Yep.
one season. So I guess that's what they got that to look forward to next year. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say it's hard to comment on Carlton.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know if they get rid of Voss. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. They've
Anyway,
look, I've watched them pretty much all of, you know, the last 5 weeks in a row, and probably this was their best performance out of a bad bunch of performances. So at least they tried. They were trying this time, where other games they just were, you know, they didn't care. It looked like they didn't care. So at least the young guys and they did try, and you know, they tried, but just not good enough for Brisbane. And you wanted to mention something about the umpires as well.
yeah, so I don't know if you saw it. Well, you would have saw it when you watched the game, but you know, Chera accidentally, you know, hit the umpire now, and he's getting like, you know, all this. It's gonna get. I think he went to the tribunal for it. It's like, dude, the umpire was in the way. Like, how he was going backwards. Like, how does that warrant a tribunal thing when it was the umpire's fault? Like, I just don't understand it. It's ridiculous. It just makes the game look stupid.
It does.
To me.
Yeah.
So yeah, pull your head in AFL. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know if he got like what the outcome was? I didn't see.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Like, come on, umpires, know where you are. It's a game where, you know, they're trying to go for a ball.
Yep.
Not this, and you guys are in the way. There's too many umpires at the end of the day.
There is. Yeah. Well, it happened twice. It happened to 2 umpires, and one umpire just absolutely just run into the player. Run into the path of the player. So, and it happened in another game as well, on the goal line as well. And yeah, they've just got to like get out of the way, guys. You know?
I know. And they're punishing the player. Like,
Yeah.
mate, we need to play a game. You guys officiating.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Exactly. Yep.
So, look, there's a few questions coming in. But they're not really, like, guys, like, we can answer your questions at the end, because we go through each game. I'm not going to talk about a Tassie team now, or the Dave Darcy here, until we get to that game. So,
Yep.
if you guys want, yeah, at the end, we can answer different questions, but keep it to the topic that we're doing, because, like, yeah, it's going to, the podcast will just go, or the show will just go different directions. And, yeah,
All good.
We will.
GT23 is saying Chris C. Audio Hess.
Oh, it's still bad.
Well, that's what I can hear you okay, but GT's saying it's a bit average.
Okay. I can try to put it here. Onto this.
You can turn the volume up or something, or no?
I have the volume up, man. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
I was hearing you okay. G'day, GT. Welcome to the chat too, by the way.
Should I put it? Is it too low? Is that the problem?
King is loud and clear, but Chris C is a little bit soft.
Okay.
That's what she said.
90%. So that's that. But more. The most I can do.
There we go. No, it's all good.
All right.
There we go.
All right. No.
All right. Well, hopefully Carlton can just keep on performing. Sounds distant. Okay, there we go. But
I'll just work that. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Is that better?
I think so. Yeah. No, you should be okay. Having it up there.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear me.
There we go. Hopefully. All right. Yeah. Hopefully Carlton can just keep a better performance on. Lions didn't play their best game either, even though they got 103 points. But yeah. Next game is probably the game of the round, and we did a watch along for this one, and it was a ripper. It was a ripper game, and the Suns have arrived, and it was 10-9-69, the Kings' favourite number, to 8-15-63. The Gold Coast Suns just hung on in the end to win by 6 points. But what a ripper game this was, eh?
I watched this one with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the Suns were like, I can't believe they kept Collingwood scoreless
In the first half. Yeah.
Sorry, scoreless, but no goals. So,
Nine behinds.
yeah. And not many teams can say that. So
That's right.
no, like when the Gold Coast got the ball, like when they chain and they're really quick.
Yeah.
So losing Took Miller. When did he go down? Maybe second quarter.
Second, yeah, about second quarter. Yeah. Yeah.
Going down. But they look good, Gold Coast, when they move the ball quickly. But you always felt like it wasn't enough. Not enough. They weren't further. They weren't that far in front, like as you would like. You thought that Collingwood were gonna always come back.
Yep.
And which they did. So they really had a good second half, especially in that third quarter. They started to kick goals. Elliott was kind of unstoppable.
Yep.
And Dacos was really good in the middle. Sometimes, like, I don't know what it is, but like, I don't understand why people don't tag him. Like, just go tag him, man. He's dangerous when he gets the ball. Tag him.
Exactly. Yep.
On his own.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just couldn't believe it. But yeah, good to see Collingwood, come back and make a game of it. They nearly pinched it at the end, but Gold Coast were just too clinical at the end. They they did what they had to do, and they thoroughly deserved the win. And they're definitely going to final. I think we're going to see Gold Coast playing finals. Collingwood didn't really damage their reputation. I think maybe it was a game they had to lose. I guess, like there's games they have to lose. Like,
There is games you have to lose. Yep.
And also, they didn't have Bobby Hill playing. Who else was playing? Mike Chick wasn't playing.
Yep.
So they had a few guns out.
They did.
Especially in that line.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be too worried if I was Collingwood. They're still going to be up and about in that final series coming up. So, but it was good to see them travel finally.
That's right. Yeah.
Game, and, it was good because they came back and made a game of it. So
that's it. Yep, and shout out to Raul and Josh Dacos. So they're always talking about Nick Dacos, but Josh Dacos, 2 goals, one, and 32 disposals, and Raul probably the best for the Suns as well. He was 2 goals, one, and 32 disposals as well. So Josh, out of the two players, I think you get more value out of Josh Dacos than you do out of Nick Dacos. But there you go.
I agree. I thought Josh Dacos is the reason that they came back. Like
Yeah,
his impact on the game in that third quarter and fourth quarter, like it was more. I think Nick Dacos does more like individual brilliant stuff, but
yep.
like he'll do something. It's like wow, and Josh does the small things that count to winning games.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to pick a player out of those two, I'd probably go Josh Dacos. To tell you the truth, I think he's unreal. So
Yep.
he's good. He had a great game, and as you said, Raul and Anderson had good games.
Yep.
How about your mate Flanders? How do you go?
Flanders went all right. Let me have a look at what did Sammy Flanders do?
He did
Uh,
18,
18 disposals.
yeah,
Yeah, 18 disposals, 10 kicks, no goals this week. But
yeah,
yeah, he was all right. He's not doing 30s and 40s like he was last year, but yeah, makes a pretty good contribution to the side, that's for sure.
yeah. And Jeremy Howe got injured. I'm not sure. Can't remember what happened to him.
Yep,
And obviously took Miller as well. So
that's it. Yep.
every time Membry gets the ball, I just feel he's always going to score. I
Oh,
always feel that.
he's a great player. Yeah, he's one of my out of all the Collingwood players. Jamie Elliott and Membre are my two favourite players. So yeah,
Yeah, Membry. I mean, he's from St Kilda, but he just like if you give him the ball, he's a sharpshooter, man. Like he doesn't miss.
he's playing a different level of football now that he's at Collingwood compared to St Kilda.
Yeah, yeah. And I still feel sick every time I see Houston with a Collingwood jumper. I just
Exactly.
can't.
Yeah, and kicking at 80 meters as well is very depressing.
It's depressing seeing Houston in a Collingwood jumper.
It is. Yeah, it sure is. Yep.
All right.
Thank you for the likes. Counting the likes, we've got 9 over there. We've also got who's come in. Bad Bananas came in as well. So thank you for joining, Bad Banana. And
We got Xavier Traffic. Hey boys, how are you, man?
yeah, good. Thanks.
Thanks to Ree, and the Vicar Boss for some gifts.
Good on you. Good on you guys. Thank you for that. Let's move on to the next game. It was another. This one was a pretty good game as well, and it was the Western Bulldogs versus Adelaide at Marvel Stadium. So Adelaide had to travel over to Melbourne, and it was Adelaide in the end. Probably the best game we've seen Adelaide play for the season. Maybe 16-13, 109 to 15-8, 98. Adelaide won by 11, but they really took it to each other, which was good. But Bulldogs not good enough for the Crows. And Pepe to $1 is in the chat as well. So welcome in, Pepe. Yeah, Adelaide sitting in very nice. We'll have a look at the ladder shortly, but Adelaide sitting nicely on the ladder, and they look like the real deal this season, Chrissy.
They do, man. They do, and just their forward line is unreal. Like felt like the Dogs gave too much space in that forward line. Every time the Crows would go in, there would be Tex Walker would be free, or the Bill Thorpe would be free, or
Fogarty would be free.
Fogarty was free. All these players were free.
Yep.
And I just felt like the Dogs' defense was. I don't know why they're playing this. I reckon with a Crows team like that, you got to play man on man on their defense, because zone defense just doesn't work. They just know how to use the base. If your zone defense is not working right, they'll kill you, man. So
That's it.
but yeah, 6 goals was, what a game.
That's right.
I thought Daniel Curtin was really good.
Yep.
Just kicked 1 goal, but I reckon that he was probably one of their best. I thought, down back, he was down back, he was everywhere.
He
Really.
was.
He was really good.
He's had consistently good games all in a row too lately. So yeah, he's going really well.
100%. Dawson was really good as well. He kicked a nice goal from outside from 50. It was really nice. No, they're looking good. I think their defense is really good. Like I thought they really clamped down on like guys like Darcy and that. So there's one guy from the Crows that I liked. His name was Braden Cook. He only had the 7 touches, but set up a few goals. His delivery in the forward line was really good.
Yep.
Like wow. So I really liked him. He only had the 7 touches, but he was. I thought like he stood out to me. The Dogs. They didn't come back. They could have nearly stole it, but there was a few shit calls though. Like there was one call where like I don't know if you remember it, but they were doing a ball up after a goal in the centre square.
Yep.
So it bounced down, and the ball went like all the other way, and it favoured the Crows, and then the Crows got a goal from it, and it didn't get recalled back. It's like what the heck? Like some of the umpiring decisions were shit, like that.
Yep.
But the Crows had been on the wrong side of that as well. So, but just some umpiring decisions, man. I'm not saying they wouldn't have won the Crows, but
Yep.
some shit decisions. But the Bond man, 37 touches, he was electric.
That's it.
But not good enough to get him over the line. So
no, true.
Darcy couldn't kick, man. I don't know, like just didn't have.
He couldn't catch the ball. He just didn't have one of those nights. Whether it was the Crows' pressure that did it or not, but he struggled.
And Norton, like he scored 5 goals, but it didn't feel like he scored 5 goals, does it?
No, that's right. Yep.
So Norton was good, but not enough though. Not enough.
Yep.
Even though he scored 5 goals. Just felt like he didn't impact the game as much, but I didn't really realise he kicked 5 goals until just then. So,
yep.
I felt Phil Thorpe was the guy that was in charge. Like,
he was. Yep.
So.
And Fogarty's kicking himself back into form as well. So he had a really good performance last week, and he's kicked 3 goals, 3 this week, and it's just taken him a bit to come back from the shoulder injury. So he's coming back into good form.
There was a
Richard. You mentioned Richards as well.
Richard was good
for the Dogs. Yeah, 29 disposals, 2 goals, and he had a blinder. So
Richard was good.
Yep.
I'm a Dogs fan, starting to think they aren't a top 8 team. I don't know, man. I think they are a top 8 team. I've seen them play really well. It just depends on the day, man. And the Crows are in good form, so yeah.
Yep. Well, some of the chat is reckoning that the Crows are going to the grand final. That's a bit premature, but there you go. Gabriel Boston has already come back, so he's all good. Oh, Samantha, Boston's already been back, so he is already returned, so that's all good. And Pepe thought Curtin was good as well. And Phil Thorpe is a gun. He is. There we go. So I think the Crows actually are the real deal. They've got they're good all over the field. In the backline defense is great. Their forward line's big and tall, and there's plenty of power there. And their midfield is really good as well. So
there was a thought on Sam Darcy's strike. That was a question before.
Not really anything. I didn't think there was too much in it. It was just to hit him in the top of the shoulder sort of thing. But the player that went off.
Yeah, the one That's
on
right.
butts, yeah, and he got a collapsed lung, but they don't think it's from that hit, so they think it was just during run of play that it happened.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
g'day,
Lucky.
g'day, J Crom, how you going? Welcome to the YouTube chat. We were
Yeah. So
just talking up the Crows for you, J Crom.
no, the Crows look good, King, and yeah, they're definitely well, but the best they've been in the position since 2017. I can maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Any Crows supporters out there, but
Yep,
yeah, they look good. So
they do.
yeah,
All right. Well, let's have a look at the next game, and this is a pretty good game. I watched along for this one, and it was quite good to the Giants have got the wood on the Cats again. So it was the Giants 17-9, 111. It could have been an absolute blowout. To 13-7, 85. The Giants won easily by 26 points. And yeah, if they've got a bogey team, then GWS Giants are the Cats' bogey team, it seems, because they just can't seem to win against them. It was at NG Stadium, and but yeah, they just didn't look like they were in it at all. So
yeah, yeah. GWS did a lot of damage in the third quarter.
yep,
They were down what 2 goals in that first quarter. But the third quarter they went bang and I'm pretty sure what was his name?
Aaron Cadman,
Stringer. Oh, that's his play for him.
who's Stringer. Oh,
Yeah,
he was okay. Yeah, probably Aaron Cadman is an absolute young gun forward for the Giants. It took him a little while to get going in probably the first quarter and a bit of the second quarter, but once he got himself going, he was marking. He's kicked 6 goals, one, so he's had a day out. And Stringer was just thereabouts. Jesse Hogan got subbed off, and he only kicked a goal and two behinds. But yeah, Stringer was good, and Neil kicked 5 goals actually for the Cats as well. But Aaron Cadman was the standout for, and he's going to be a superstar in the future. Going forward, he's going to get bigger, and yeah, look out.
yeah. Nah, man, they're doing good. The Giants. It's a big scout. Like the Cats have been pretty good this year, so to beat the Cats is a big win by 26 points. So you know, it could have been more as well. The Cats looked a bit flat, didn't they?
They did.
That game, they
Yep,
looked a bit flat. So,
that's it.
but yeah, lucky Whitfield 32 touches.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's for
Callum
sure.
Anderson 29. Stewart, I mean, he's a defender and getting 29. So, Bailey Smith's still doing well for 26. But yeah, they just look flat. Hey, yeah, you get those weeks when you're a bit flat. So, as I said, any team could beat any team on any given day. So,
That's it.
if I was a Geelong fan, I wouldn't be too worried. I think they're going to still be in the finals. Whether they make top four is another question.
Yep,
Like, you know, losses like this can hamper that. So, we'll see what happens. I haven't seen the ladder, so I have to have a look. But
yep, that's coming up shortly.
yeah, yeah. No, these two teams definitely going to feature in the finals.
That's for sure. And G'day Deluxe is in the chat, and Poison is in the chat as well. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Our some of our regulars are in, or all of our regulars are in. Good to see. And I don't know whether it's just you, GT, but yeah, Chris sees audio, but everybody else seems to be okay. But anyway,
But you still can't hear me.
there we go. Just a bit soft, bit distant. So
What do you mean? I'm right. The mic's right here.
right there, I know I can hear you. So anyway, there we go. Yeah, Boston is back. There was a bit of a little incident on the weekend that got resolved, sort of, and yeah, Boston left, and then he's back. So yeah, that's if you're on YouTube, you know about that. But there we go.
Is my like on the OBS, am I redlining when I'm talking, or it could be you?
Well,
I'm all the way up.
I can't turn. I don't think I can turn you up any further. So hang on. Let me
Just turn it up, man.
just turn it up.
Loud here on TikTok, I got told, so it's definitely your side, King.
Hang on a sec. What have I got to turn on here? Let me just. Oh, hang on a sec.
It
All
might
right.
be low on your lot.
Give me a 1, 2, 3 for GT.
1, 2, 3.
How's that, GT? Is that better?
It must be your side because I put everything up.
Yep. Yeah, I've got you almost up to maximum. So there we go. Way better. Way better. Maybe it was me. Sorry about that, Chrissy.
It was you, man. You had to be too low.
Wow, now we are on. Geez, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
It was me. It's I've got too much technology turned on all at once. So I'm an old guy. So
That's what happened last week with Johnny. Like he was really low last week.
Oh, was it?
J-Crom, yeah.
Oh, it might have been the same thing. Sorry about that to J-Crom. Knew it was the king. Good on you, Pepe. You're supposed to be sticking up for the king, Pepe. So yeah, get to $1. So there we go. But yeah, it was a lot of Cat supporters like didn't come in and didn't want to watch the game and knew that it was going to be a disaster. So yeah, it was good for the Giants. So they've got to keep winning. But let's move on to probably the worst game of the AFL in AFL history. People are saying,
Yeah.
and they're comparing it to a under 19s game, and it wasn't AFL standard, and it was it wasn't up there at the MCG. Richmond 6-10 46 to Essendon 4-13 37. Richmond won by 9 points, and Essendon are just done, really.
I thought, yeah, I don't know. What
10
the
goals,
heck was that?
10
man?
goals in a whole game.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez,
and if we're giving out bananas, probably the bloke that passed the ball to the guy right in front of the goals and then he went to kick it and missed it. He's probably the banana, the goal kicker.
That probably was the worst game that you could sit in if you were at the footy. Like 3 goals. Like, let me just point this out to you guys, right? Richmond did not score a goal for the second and third quarters, right?
Yep.
Same with so Essendon got one goal in the third quarter. There was only one goal in the whole quarter. There was 1 goal, 2 in the whole quarter of football in the third quarter. And in the second quarter there was 3 6 points, 7 points, 7 behinds for both. Even they didn't score at all in the second quarter. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
And then obviously Richmond got the 3 goals in the last quarter. So just shit.
Yeah, it was.
Really
it was
bad.
just rubbish. Yep.
Really bad.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, man. I can't tell you. I don't know what to say.
I know.
Taranto had I guess a good game. 34 touches, 1 goal.
Yep.
I mean, Merritt had a good game with 31 touches.
There was a big injury. There was a big injury. One of their main players for Essendon. Who was that? Let me just go in and have a look.
Like, imagine you took one of your friends that's never watched AFL and you took him to that game.
Took him to that game, yeah. Oh,
You know what I
Nick
mean?
Martin. Nick Martin got injured and will probably be out for the
he did.
for the rest of the season. So
He got pushed. Yeah, that's a big blow for Essendon. He's a big player for them.
Oh,
Like,
massive blow. Yep.
yeah, big,
Yep.
yeah, big blow.
Well, I've got to compare. What game did I go and see at the beginning of the year? And it was Essendon and Richmond, and it was absolute rubbish as well. Was that the oh what did they call what do they call that one?
Oh, Dreamtime.
Dreamtime at the G, and that was like the Richmond and the Essendon supporters were just laughing to each other how bad both their teams were. So this was
Yeah, but
even worse.
I've seen Essendon play okay this year. Like against Collingwood, they did all right. And
Yeah,
that day,
yeah. But when it comes
I
to
guess.
playing teams below them, they just are terrible.
Well, when we played Essendon, it was a shocking game. I remember Port Adelaide just, I don't know what it was. We
Yeah,
had one of the worst games I've ever seen.
yeah.
This takes the cake, this thing.
This thing,
This thing
yeah.
takes,
No, that everybody's saying it was like an absolute debacle. So
yeah, yeah.
shocking display of AFL. Let's have some more teams in the comp. Yeah, yeah. Bring more teams in so you can make thin out the talent and bring the 18s in. So there we go. Scotty Hawks is in the chat. Welcome to you from
Hey,
Scotland. How are you, Mark? Going all right?
Also,
And
Dusty Crow.
huh?
Dusty Crow's in the chat.
Dusty Crows. Shout out Dusty Crows to you. Toby is saying, good job, Ray Lester. Yep. Thanks for counting the likes. We've got 12 likes over on YouTube, I should say. And thank you to Ree for doing that. So there we go. And Essendon poo-poo from Gabriel. So there we go.
I remember that Dusty Crow. He goes, Chris, remember at Football Park, you could drink at the bar and watch on TV when the games were shit? Yeah, I remember that. Footy Park, far out.
There we go. All right, let's move on to another okay game. This was pretty good. I did the watch along for this one, and it was the Fremantle Dockers versus the Hawks, and I was going for the Hawks, obviously, and so I was Scotty Hawks going for the Hawks, but Fremantle were just too good. It was 12-5, 77 to 9-10, 64. And Fremantle won by 13 points and 13 likes and 13 points. Fremantle were just they just bullied the Hawks pretty much. Their pressure was good. They were hard on the ball. Their accuracy on goal was really good. Swiskowski played a really good game. Small forward and kicked 3 goals, but Fremantle just wanted it more. They had the 49,000 crowd there as well at Optus Stadium, so they had the Fremantle support there as well. But yeah, just from the opening whistle, Fremantle were on, and the Hawks just struggled to keep up with them. And in the end, the last quarter was just a bit of a blowout, and they run away with the game. So yeah, congratulations to the Dockers, and the Hawks need to do a bit of work because they definitely got found out that game, that's for sure. And what did you think? Did you see any of this, Chris?
It's always a good week when the Hawks lose.
You like it? Yep.
It's always a good week when they lose. I had to get to bed early because I was working like Sunday morning, really early, like 5 a.m. So I didn't really get to see much of it, but I did see a glimpse, and what I did see was a hard contested footy game. Like it was full on.
It was.
You know, if the Essendon and Richmond game was the worst game ever, this probably like was up there as one of the better games of the weekend. So just two teams going at it. Fremantle just too good at the end. As I said, I can't really comment too much on the game because I didn't get to watch much of it. So, but I did say Fremantle for the flag, so I'm still sticking by that.
You did.
And it's good to beat the Hawks. But yeah. No, they look all right. I think with Freo, I think like once they gel and their forward line gets ticking over, they've got a pretty good defense. I think they can be a good side. So
that's for sure.
I think they've got a good not a bad midfield. I think if you look at development, I think they should be ahead of Hawthorn. Hawthorn are still young as well, so they should be ahead of them really. So
That's true.
No, the Hawks are still. I think the Hawks are still pretty good. Nick Watson, 1 goal, 1. I thought more from him.
He was well looked after by the Fremantle team.
Gunston had a quiet night, 1 goal. Normally he gets a few more. The only multiple goal scorer for Hawthorn was what's his name, Kel Shadia. So
yep, he had a pretty good game. He's only just back from injury. And he got dropped as well. So he's come back into the side and probably had his best game goal wise that he's had for a little while. So he played well.
You could see Bolton get 2 goals. He's a real barometer, player. So
yep.
Yeah, man. I like the Dockers, and I'm hoping they can get into September. I know someone did a ladder predictor, and they've got them out of the 8.
Yep.
So because they got a bit of a tough run coming up, like compared to other teams.
They do.
So Freo. So hopefully they can withstand that and get into that, because they got a good team, man. Like, your window doesn't come very often, and they're in their window now to win the flag, so it's time.
That's true. Yep. All right. This is the next game. The next game is the game that people are asking about as well, and some incidents in there. Scotty Hawk said that the Hawks are winning this week, Chris C. So there we go.
Hey, I will comment on that later, but if they don't beat us this week, then the Hawks shouldn't play in finals.
That's right, yeah. All right, the next game
this week without the way we're depleted.
Yep.
Anyway,
the Freo have won more games against teams in the 8. They have too, from GT, and we got 14 likes as well. Let's have a quick look at the ladder, the new the leaderboard that we've got on YouTube, which has now appeared for the first time, and it is Gabriel in first place. We've got Ree in second place, Toby in third place, Scott's Hawks in fourth, and coming in fifth is GT23. So there we go. They're our top commenters on the channel on YouTube. So that's a new feature which has just been added to our channel. So we'll have a bit of fun with that as well. Coming into Sunday, we had 3 games on Sunday. It was Melbourne versus North Melbourne, and the D's got away with it, 18-11, 119 to 12-11, 83. Melbourne won by 36 points. Chris C, is North Melbourne just rubbish?
Yeah, I think. What are they now? What 4 wins? It's not good enough. I mean,
yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who they're playing in the next few weeks, but not good enough, man. If you're a North Melbourne supporter, disappointing again. Like
sucked in. Can I say sucked in?
Huh?
Can I say sucked in if you're a North Melbourne supporter?
Yeah, you could. I know you don't like North Melbourne. I don't know, man. They're just rubbish. Like, they've got glimpses, don't they? There's glimpses of how good they can be.
There is.
And then and then they just get done in late in the third quarter, and then just capitulate in the last. So I don't know, man. They're a worry. And is there Ruckman in trouble? He punched someone. He got 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, he got 3 weeks.
Cherry? Is it Cherry?
Cherry, yeah, Cherry.
He's been really good for them. So
he has, yeah. But people are saying that it was accidental. It looked pretty bad, and it knocked the guy out. So I guess 3 weeks is pretty. If Curtis gets 3 weeks, then he gets 3 weeks. But
if if Houston got 3 weeks last year for hitting Rankin.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Yep.
no, he got 5 weeks.
He got
Where are we
5
going, 3
weeks. Yeah, he did.
So,
Yep. So,
it's the way it is, man. Unfortunately, but yeah, it's a big loss. You know, going for the back end of the season, losing your best ruckman for 3 weeks. I can't see them winning a game, man. Again, I think 4 wins is the max, and that's to me that's a failed season. I reckon what's his name has to go. Alistair Clarkson has to go. He's done nothing with the team, so
might have to come back to Hawthorn again if he gets an invite back.
Then Melksham had a game out, 5 goals, far out.
Melchin. I've watched Melbourne probably the last 3 weeks now, and Melchin is just having a day out for Melbourne. Out of all the Melbourne players, he's outstanding. So Melchin again, really good. Zerha and Harvey were good for North Melbourne, and Fritsch finally kicked 3 goals. So there we go.
Yeah, good to see Darling kick 3 goals too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Petrarca was at his best, 31 touches.
Yep.
When he's flying, you know.
That's right.
T Hogan goes, I was there and saw Sparrow go down and cut it off. There you go.
That's it. Yeah. Do you think 3 weeks was fair, or should have been more? To ask in the chat.
I don't think 3 weeks. I just think it's soft, to tell you the truth. Like, yeah, he got knocked out, but 3 weeks, man, come on.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous, but it's the way the AFL is now. Unfortunately, I think because they're getting like a lot of lawsuits with concussion, they have to show that they're giving out punishments. So I guess that's why it's severe. But
yep,
if someone gets knocked out, you know what I mean. But 3 weeks is, I reckon, it's very heavy-handed.
Penalties in the AFL is like playing bingo. We just don't know what we're going to get. Not going to know what we're going to get.
Yeah. It's like last year, 5 weeks for Houston. That's like, I would have given 3 weeks max.
Yep.
For Houston and Rankin. You know, then he could have played finals for us, but.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Zach's in the chat. G'day, Zach, in the YouTube chat. Welcome in. Good to have you with us, mate.
Anyway, it is what it is. And Melbourne are just shit. Melbourne, yeah, I think they're just a bit better, and they're not a bad side. They've pushed a few sides. Like
they have.
They played well against us. They played well against the Crows the week before.
Yep.
So yeah, they're not bad. They're just having a really off season. So
they are. Yeah. There we go. And speaking of off seasons, we went to game number 2 on the Sunday, and the Saints came out and actually took it to Sydney. And
I watched the end of this game.
Sydney got away with the win, 14-8-92 to 13-9-87, and they've ended up winning by just 5 points. And I think St Kilda were a bit unlucky, and but Sydney continue to just keep their hopes alive only by a little bit.
Well, I only watched the last moments of this game because I was obviously watching the Port game.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, they had some players, man. The Winghager and Steele, Wangini Malira was great. Yep. Wood. I think weren't they winning?
They were,
it was pretty close. It was like 2 goals, ahead at St, and then Sydney just got a run on in that last quarter.
Yep,
and it just wasn't. St Kilda just couldn't stop it. So there was a few moments where, St Kilda could have done something, but they turned the ball over in that last few minutes. It happens, man. Pressure happens. Yeah, it is what it is. St Kilda, they're another team that's a bit disappointing this year. They started off all right.
Yep.
But to be sitting 15th with what was it, 5 games, 5 wins? It's pretty disappointing. But they do have a young team.
They do.
So you got to remember
Yep.
that they are young. They're very young, St Kilda, and I think their youngsters are pretty good actually. So
Yep.
they've got some talent there that they can work with. They're definitely. I'd rather be St Kilda than Carlton, I reckon.
And probably be more St Kilda than North Melbourne as well.
I mean, North Melbourne do have some good youngsters coming through, but
Yep.
yeah, when I look at Carlton's list, I feel like it's there's a few aging players there where
That's for sure. Yeah.
When I look at St Kilda's list, I feel like there's a bit more youth and some cool players coming through. Yes, they've had a pretty shit season, but I'm not sure if Ross Lyon's the right coach for them either.
Yep.
But yeah, they're an interesting one, St Kilda. But yeah,
they have a certain type of game style, don't they?
Hey,
they have a certain type of game style, St Kilda, with Ross Lyon as the coach.
Yeah, and yeah, if Wangani Malira leaves that team though, like if he comes to Port or wherever he goes, yeah, it's a big loss for them. So
it is, yeah.
If they can keep Wangani Malira, they can start to build from there, hopefully. But yeah, I do like the youngsters, I do, and they've pushed teams, man. Like Sydney's got some good players, so and so they pushed them. They probably should have won this game. So it's unfortunate for them. I think in most games they've been pretty competitive. So they just don't have that one player. I think Max King not playing as well. He does well. Not having that big forward focal point is.
Yep.
So
that's true.
But yeah. No, good on them, and just unlucky not to win that one.
That's it. Yep. Welcome in.
And can. Yep. Sorry, keep going.
Go.
Can Sydney make the finals? Is another question.
Oh, I don't think so. I think there's too many better sides just above them, so I don't think they'll get there.
But I reckon they're going to shape the finals. Maybe they've got their mojo back a bit, so
they'll knock a few teams over. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
Banana Boy. The Banana Boy is in the chat. Welcome along, and he's a Pie supporter. So welcome to you. And Zacky's in there as well. And who else have we got? Zakal is in the chat. So welcome in, Zakal. Commiserations on your Parramatta Eels. They need to play 2 halves of football, not just the first half. So hopefully better luck next time, Zakal, for that one. And Ross has to go. GT saying. So there we go. Let's have a look at the last game. And I think Chris C had the tight cheeks for a little while he was watching this one. And West Coast had the lead for a long period of time, GT. And we actually went over and watched the second half of the game because it was because West Coast were in front and you didn't even come in the chat. So anyway, there we go.
Beside himself.
Hey?
He was probably beside himself.
He was beside himself. But in the end, it was 12-15, 87 to 9-7, 61. The Eagles just run out of steam in the last quarter. And Port Adelaide finally got their act together and kicked a few goals and got the win. But West Coast led for 3 quarters, Chris C. What is going on there?
It just started really flat. We've seen that before this year. I don't know. It started flat and some of our skill errors were horrendous, especially coming out of the back 50. Turnovers, I think they scored 6 goals from turnover, just because we just kept making stupid mistakes.
Yeah.
Just the skill level was really bad in that first half, especially that first quarter when they kicked 6 goals. So then second half came and then they turned it around. You could tell I won't give any West Coast played well. Their pressure, I think they were 200. Their pressure points was 200.
Yep.
for half. So that's pretty
Yep.
high. And then obviously a young team, they dropped off that intensity in the second half, and Port actually, Port raised it to 200
Yep.
above that. So they did. I'm not taking anything away from West Coast. They challenged us, especially in that first half.
Yep.
But I think we just I don't know. Like, second half we just started to play and got ascendancy on the scoreboard, got in front. There's a bit of the Horn Francis versus Harley Reid show.
There was. That was entertaining to see.
To watch.
Yep.
That was pretty fun to watch. Harley Reid's, I'm sorry, but the guy's a bit of a dick.
He is a dick. Yeah, 100%.
He's such a dickhead.
Yep.
He tripped over Boki and got a fine.
Yep.
Like, stuck his leg out intentionally.
Yep.
And got a fine. Like,
he did. Yep.
So he's a brat, and is it good for the game? I don't know, but Horn Francis showed him up, and that was pretty funny. So
it was, yeah.
There was a bit of lip going back and forward. He said something about, you came back to mummy after 1 year. It's like, dude, it's like, who cares?
Yep.
Like, been and done. So, I think he has to work on his material, but
yep.
Port. It was pretty sad. We've actually lost Connor Rosie, and our captain, and we've lost Horn Francis for the whole season.
Yep.
Big loss for us. The season's already over for Port Adelaide, which is unfortunate. But bit of a sour note. He's not going to play another game this season, Horn Francis, and Connor Rosie's done something to his finger. What? I got flagged for harassment on TikTok.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Who's flagging you?
Must have been a West Coast supporter.
Or a North Melbourne supporter if I said something.
It's all right. I'm going to end the live and come back. I'll just reset it.
Okay. I think you can just keep going. I don't think it matters too much, does it?
I'll reset it, bro. And then,
Harley should have been suspended, GT saying, while you're resetting.
Probably. For at least a game, but he got a fine.
Yeah. And GT's running out of excuses for him as well. And they were in front for 3/4, not half a game. So sorry about that, GT. My mistake.
3/4. Yeah, well, it was the second half, the last quarter that Port just went bang.
Yeah, that's right.
Eagles only got like 1 point, and then the bit they just went bang.
Yep.
Port went bang in that last quarter. They did well, West Coast, for what they did. But we missed a lot of shots in that third quarter. It was frustrating to watch.
You did, yeah.
We went two goals 6 or something in that third quarter. So
I can, Tabby. Yep, that's right. And shout out to Joe Richards from Port.
Yeah, he did well, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
He missed a few sitters though. Far out, missed a few sitters. And Butters as well. Like they didn't tag Butters, so he was just like running around free.
Yeah,
and that's why he got the 38 touches.
Yep.
But Horn Francis 27 touches with a broken foot at halftime.
That's it. Yeah.
Jay Richards was really good. I thought Boak did some good stuff, man. Like,
he did. He played. He played really. He had a really good game, I thought.
He did, man. I think Boak was all right.
Yep.
I think Georgiades could have scored could have had like 7 goals, man, if he kicked straight. So
he didn't. He wasn't on.
He's the number one mark in 50 for the whole year for anyone. So he can take the marks.
He can.
And he's up pretty well down there considering that he's been the Lone Ranger down there. Like hasn't had a big forward there to help. So he's done really well this year. It's his best year. So guys like Ollie Lord, I like him, but just not good enough. Jack Lukosius wasn't great. He was average. And Willie Rioli, man, I like. Have you seen a guy that's how unfit does he look?
He just looks like a fat guy. Yeah, some fat guy out in the field.
It's funny, but yeah, Willie Rioli is he. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I don't know. Lockie Jones, another one that just and Lear's out too, guys. I'm pretty sure.
He was hobbling around. He was hobbling around on one leg. So good on him for finishing the game.
Yeah. So as I said, man, I think we got a really tough run coming up. We got Hawthorn and the Crows.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. So I don't really count those games, to tell you the truth.
Yep.
We've lost we've lost all our players. If Hawthorn can't beat us this week, Hawthorn have got problems.
That's it.
So
yeah.
I'm not expecting to win that one. But yeah.
That's
true. What it is. You get dealt what you get dealt. You can't always be up the top. And it's but at least we know. At least I'm happy that we know where we're going. We know that we're not going to finish finals. So maybe some youngsters in there. So
that's it. Yeah, Jason S came across from TikTok over to YouTube, and thanks Jason for popping in. And that sucks, Chris, for getting flagged. He said so. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
so
I don't know why.
We didn't say anything. I don't think we said anything. So there we go. Who else have we got? We got some. Dan Jans from South Africa is on his would be on his lunch break, I think, at the moment. How are you going over in South Africa? So welcome into you. Good to have you back in again. And he might look like Darren Jarman in 10 years' time.
Who?
Rioli.
Matt goes not on the injury list earlier. So he's not on the injury list, but he's definitely injured though. He's playing with an injury.
Yep.
They're just playing him because they got no one else.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Duns is on his lunch break. It's 1:05 p.m. in South Africa on the wildlife reserve. So there we go. And I've been asked to give us a ladder update, a YouTube top fans ladder update, and it is in number one spot. It's Toby in second. It's Gabriel in third, Petrarca in fourth, and Jason's 84 in fifth spot. There we go, and Scotty Hawks in sixth. So there we go. Thanks for the comments, guys. Maybe the king said fully. Maybe the king said fully sick. You're a very funny man, GT. You make me laugh. No, yeah, there we go. I wouldn't say fully sick, bro. So there we go. But must do better. There we go. Yes, must comment more, and that's it. So that's the round. Round 18 wasn't too bad. It wasn't too many blowouts in the game, which was good. And there was a few really, really good games. So you got to be happy with that. And let's have a look at the ladder, shall we? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Chrissy? Should we have a look at the ladder?
Let's have a look at the ladder, man.
Let's have a look at the ladder. All right, let's bring up the ladder graphic and the top 8. So there we go. And let's run through the ladder, guys, and we shall see how we go. Collingwood in first spot for a game and a half ahead of Brisbane. Adelaide sitting in third, Geelong in fourth, Gold Coast in fifth. That's the surprise packet, I reckon, in fifth spot. Hawthorn in sixth, GWS in seventh, and Fremantle have knocked Western Bulldogs out of the 8, sit in eighth spot. From fourth to eighth, we've got 5 teams on 44 points. So it's an interesting one, isn't it?
It is, man. It is. It's I have to actually get my mine up
Have a look.
I can't see Sydney. I don't think Sydney are getting even close to the 8. Looking at where they are, they're on 32 with Port. So
I think the Bulldogs can jump in because they got a really good percentage.
Yep. I think they're the only team left now.
Yeah, I don't think
32, like two and a half games is too much.
Yeah, unless something really goes wrong with Fremantle and then Bulldogs, I can't see. It's a stab in the dark, man, but I doubt it.
Yep.
Yeah, I doubt it.
So there we go. I think Fremantle as you say, Hawks could be the ones in trouble. GWS are in good form. Fremantle's in good form. Western Bulldogs were in good form. So Sydney might be one game out of the 8 this week. They could. Well, they could be, but anyway, let's have a look at the bottom. Let's have a look at the bottom 10, and we can see that there. So I've just brought that one up as well. Western Bulldogs in 9th on 40, and then we've got Sydney Swans in 10th on 32. Port Adelaide in 11th on 32, and then we drop down to 24. So Carlton in 12th, Melbourne in 13th, Essendon in 14th, St Kilda in 15th. St Kilda should be much higher than that, the way they've been playing. So, and then we've got North, Richmond, and West Coast finishing the last 3, the bottom 3. I think maybe St Kilda go over Essendon and over Carlton. I don't know. But yeah, I can only see Bulldogs looking at the points. I can only see Bulldogs having any chance of going above that. Does West Coast get first round draft picks if they finish the bottom? Asking for GT.
I think so.
Jason's saying, don't know about Hawks and Freo ladder position at the end of the minor rounds. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, look, it depends on who they're playing, but
yep.
You know who Port Adelaide's playing? I'll tell you who we're playing.
Yeah, go.
So we're playing Hawthorn this week, right?
Yep.
Then we've got the showdown, the Crows.
Yep.
Then we got Geelong in Geelong.
Jeez.
Then we got Fremantle over here.
Yep.
Then Port have got Carlton. That's probably the easiest game they've got out of the whole bunch.
Yep.
And then they got the Gold Coast Suns.
Jeez. You could get one win out of that lot.
One win in the career.
Far out. That's not good.
It'll be a tough month.
We might get compensation picks as well. Okay, so you might get compensation picks as well for that.
Yeah.
There we go. Port and Sydney can still make the 8. You reckon, Gabriel? I don't know. I don't know whether this.
No, not.
I don't think Sydney, they can. That's 2.5 games they've got to win, Gabriel. So.
Well, it depends. Sydney could, I think, but they could. It's a very slim chance, but Port with their outs. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much for Port Adelaide to do it.
I reckon they give Ken. They put Ken out in the midfield, give him a run just to finish off his season. Would be nice.
Yeah, why not? Anyway,
so there we go. That's your ladder for this week, round 18, and it's into round 19 already. I can't believe how fast the year's going, and we're up to round 19 already. Any comments over in TikTok before we do our tipping?
No. Crom for the premiership from Costa Trodic. Dordic.
Oh, hang on a sec.
Let's hope not. Let's freaking hope not.
Let's hope not. Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Let me just. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just press the right button and bring up the next round. Where are we? There we go. Round 19. Let's see whether I've got the thing. Yes, I do. I do have it correct. Alrighty. All right. Thursday night. Geez, I really don't want to do I don't want to do a watch along to an Essendon game, to be honest. How much of a
maybe have a night off, King.
Maybe have a night off. Maybe I do. Yeah, because it's going to be a blowout on Thursday night, I think. So, anyway, Thursday night this week it's Essendon versus GWS Giants at Marvel Stadium, 14th versus 7th. And guys in TikTok and YouTube, put your teams into the and your tips into the chat. Let us know who you're tipping for each game and by how much, and I will read those out as we go. So for me, I'm going GWS by 10 to 15 goals. What about you?
Yeah, GWS, man.
All right, there we go. Let's just scroll back a little bit. Just heard the rest of Port home run from Chris. Very tricky to even pull off one win. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, banana of the week should be Harley Reid, GT is saying. So there we go. How's your tipping ladder going? Yeah, it's not going too well now. Good luck to everybody on their tips this week from Dan Jans. 18 likes. Thank you, guys, for the likes. If you're if you're watching along or in the chat and you haven't liked, smash the like button and hit the like button over on TikTok as well. Thanks for that. And where are we? Do you think Chris Port will chair Ken off the ground last game?
No.
I
hope not.
No. Mark, Scotty Hawks is saying Giants by 64 points. Dan Jans is he's tipped Essendon by 11. Far out, man. I don't know how you could be doing that, but it could be an upset. You never know. Giants by 45 from, hang on, just scroll past too fast. Gabriel's 45 points by the Giants. Toby's GWS by 36 points. Ree is GWS by 24 points. Poison is Essendon by 2. And Samantha is GWS by 43. Jason is going GWS by 20. So there we go. And thank you for 20 likes. There we go. Ree, thanks for that. So what do you got over on TikTok? What are the tips over there?
No one, man. Hey, mate, Ryder. That's it. There's no one on there.
No one's there. All right. No worries. Next game, Friday night. This is going to be a okay game, I think. We'll do a watch along for this one. It is Brisbane Lions versus Western Bulldogs at the Gabba, 2nd versus 9th. And look, Bulldogs play good away from home, but I don't know. I think I'll stick with the Lions just because they're at home. How about you? Are you going for the Lions or the Bulldogs?
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs for you?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I reckon they get a win.
That's it. Lions, Scotty Hawks is saying Lions by 26. Samantha Lions by 65. Rees Lions by 26 as well. Brisbane by 40 from Toby. Bulldogs by 9 from Dan Jans. You should put a multi on as well, Dan Jans, just in case you get that one come through. And Jason is saying Brisbane by 15. And also Poison is saying Brisbane by 35. So Gabriel is also going Brisbane by 3. So yeah, we haven't seen Jamar in tonight. He's a Brisbane supporter. All right, next game. Oh, here we go. The Hawks versus Adelaide. Port Adelaide. It is at you got to go to Tassie as well, Chris.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game.
University of Tasmania Stadium. The Hawks, 6th place. Port Adelaide, 11th. You've got to go the Hawks with all the injuries, but you will stick with your power, will you?
Oh yeah, there's no way I'm tipping Hawthorn.
No way. No way, Jose.
I'll be tipping my team, but yeah, it's going to be tough for Port, but I'm still tipping Port Adelaide. No way I'll be tipping those
dirty Hawks.
So yeah, no.
That's it.
I'm Port Adelaide for me.
There we go. What's Samantha? King don't know if the Lions will win the game on Friday night. Yeah, I don't know either. Toby is Hawks by 30. Reese Hawks by 30. Also, Samantha Hawks by 30. That's pretty popular. Dan Jans Port Adelaide by 28. Far out. He's gone the opposite of everybody else. Samantha Hawks by 30. Jason Hawks by 35. GT is the Hawks by 15. And Scotty Hawks is Hawks by 56. Revenge is a dish best served cold, Chris C.
Revenge. How is revenge where we got half outside out, man? Come on.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Gabriel is Hawks by 21 and Poison Port Adelaide by 15.
Everyone knows that the Hawks are gonna win. Like it's not even. You can't even count this, man.
It's Tassie as well, so far out. They play good in Tassie.
I don't care where you play the game. We haven't got our players half our
But it makes a difference in Tassie. It does.
It does, man. We got one defender that can't run.
Yep.
Because Anyway, good luck. If we beat you, I'll be like, you guys are shit.
That's it. Yeah. Next game is Sydney versus North Melbourne, 10th versus 16th. It's at the SCG. I think the Swans will be too good for North, and they'll lose again. What do you reckon?
Yeah, Sydney for me.
Sydney for you. Johnsy has just arrived. It's unacceptable to have you rock in this late in the evening, Johnsy, and we'd like a late note from you if we can have it, please. Thanks very much.
Put a ban on him, man. Put a ban.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah.
We banned him before. We'll ban him again.
Yeah. He thinks he's blocked, but he's not blocked, and then he's blocked. So there we go.
No, he was blocked. I don't know who blocked him.
I don't know who blocked him either. Far out. One of our best is getting blocked. So
no, he kept talking about how good the Crows were, and I think the algorithm just couldn't handle it anymore, so they blocked him.
He just talking. I thought he was a bot. So yeah. Just a wee bit of banter from Scotland. So there we go. Keep the banter coming as well. North. What are you doing, Dan Jans? North Melbourne by 13, going for the upsets. He's going for the upsets this weekend. Swans by 65. Johnsy hasn't put a tip in yet. North by 12 from Gabriel. Johnsy's just saying Adelaide Football Club 2025. It's like the Adelaide bot has arrived, So, Jason Swans by 38, and GT is the Swans as well. Late mail. Hang on, what's this? King, have you caught? What have you caught, Johnsy? What have you caught? Oh, he went fishing. Hang on, Johnsy went fishing. Sorry, been fishing. Yeah, so Johnsy's been fishing. So okay. That's an okay excuse. Poison, North Melbourne by 5. And I hope you caught some good fish too while you were going fishing as well. King, it will be tough for the Lions on Friday night against the Bulldogs because Noah Anderson and Jack Payne, they were both out for the season for the Lions. There we go. What else we got? Late mail, Johnsy's Crows coming up. Yeah, they are. They are, definitely. Samantha's Swans by 35. Who else have we got? Chris is about to lose it. No, Chris is all good. He's looking pretty relaxed there. I think Downs is planning on retirement with a potential winning if he puts those tips on. Yeah, 100%. So you never know. Next game, this could be a blowout as well, depending on which Carlton turns up. It's Saturday night, 7:35. Carlton versus Melbourne at the MCG, 12th versus 13th. It's going to be a freezing night. I'm going Melbourne. Are you sticking with Melbourne? Melcham to kick another bag?
What's the game?
Carlton versus Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne.
Melbourne by a fair bit?
Yeah, 50 points.
50 points.
Cracking.
There we go. Salmon, trout, and mullet. Fire on the beach. Pics just sent to Chris for proof. You can put them in Discord if you like, in the photo section of Discord if you like, Johnsy. So
yeah,
we can all see them. That'd be good. That sounds really nice. Dan Jarnes, Melbourne by 16. Toby is Melbourne by 45. D's by 24 from Mark. Melbourne by 15. Samantha D's by 44. Gabriel D's by 36. And Melbourne. G'day, Matt. How you going? Tristan Cherry out for 3 weeks for the Kangaroos. Yes, he is, Matt. And welcome into the YouTube chat. Good to have you in. Poison is saying Melbourne by 29 points. So there we go. Could be an interesting. I think Voss will stay for the rest of the season. I don't see him changing anything. They're not going to go any better or worse now. So there we go. Ree is Melbourne by 16, and Toby, yes, King of the North. There we go. Next game. We're getting there. I'm gonna do a watch along for this one on Saturday night because West Coast and Richmond do very well for HFD footy over the last couple of years, and I'm going to tip West Coast for this game, and I think it's going to be a good game, and we get a lot of people in. So 8:10 on Saturday night, we are going to do the watch along for that one. The bottom of the table clash is always a good one for HFD footy. So there we go. What about you, Chris C? What are you doing?
It's going to Eagles, yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah,
there we go. So. All right, let's have a look. Eagles by 69 and Harley to receive another fine. Let's go from GT. So there we go. Ree is West Coast. West Coast by 69. It's either going to be a score of 69 or they'll win by 69. So GT's going to this one. So I want to shout out from the ground, GT, if you can do that. Richmond by 32 from Dan Jarnes. Tigers by 12 from Scotty Hawks. Matt, I reckon the Eagles for an upset. So there we go. Good on you, mate. G21 is Tigers by 1 point. Jason is going the Eagles by 21. Sam is going Tigers by 67. Paul is just rocked in the house. G'day, Paul. How you going? Where were we? Sample predictions. No, we won't do sample predictions. Richmond, Poison is Richmond by 36. And Gabriel saying it's going to be a draw. So there we go. G'day, Paul. Welcome in. Bays out. Panthers by 10 goals. Panthers by 10 goals. There we go. There we go. That's that one. And then the final game. Oh, no, we got Sunday. Jeez. There we go. We're still going. Cats versus St Kilda. 4th versus 15th at the Cattery. Who are you going for, Chris C?
I think the Cats have to bounce back after last week. So
you would think so.
I don't think the Saints play that well at the Cattery, but maybe. I don't know. Never know.
There we go.
Yeah, I reckon if St Kilda beat the Cats, I reckon the Cats could kiss top 4 goodbye.
That's true. Matt saying Geelong by 32. Toby, Cats by 36. Jason, Geelong by 50. Scotty Hawks, Cats by 49. Rees, Cats by 36. Johnsy, just saying Chris a short fishing video. You get a video as well, Chrissy.
Yeah, but I'll watch it later because
Far out. He's looking after you. Far out. Where's mine, Johnsy? I thought we were mates. That's our Tuesday.
I don't think you're friends with him on Messenger, are you?
No, but I can be. So there we go. That's how Tuesday should be done. Yeah, with a beer. That's true. Samantha Cats by 50. G1 Cats by 112. Cats all day. Eagles should beat Norwood. What do you reckon about that?
Don't really watch the SNFL, so I can't comment.
No, that's true. Yep. Cats by 53 from Gabriel. Jason, Eagles should beat Norwood. There we go. Cats don't play a top 8 team for the remainder of the games from GT. Yeah, no, they've got a really good run, don't they? King of the North, are you going to watch any NRL games live this weekend? Yes, I am, Sir Carl. Yes, funny you should mention that. So there we go. And Jason's saying Cats by 50. Cats by 44 from Dan Jarnes up the Mighty Cats. And what have we got? 2 games to go. We've got Collingwood versus Fremantle. This should be a ripper. So I don't know. Well, I might do a double. I've got to figure out what I'm doing. Whether I do a double header, I've got to fit an NRL game in somewhere as well. So I'll figure it out. But Collingwood versus Fremantle is going to be a good game at the MCG. 1st versus 8th. What do you reckon? Is your premiership team going to continue their winning way, Chrissy?
I think Collingwood get the win here at home.
Collingwood.
So it's hard not to pick Collingwood. So.
At the G, yeah. That's true. Yep. I'm calling it a draw. So there's going to be a draw. Scotty Hawks, Pies by 52. Toby is Pies by 44. Pies by 12 from Matt. A draw from Darns. Collingwood by 44 from Ree. Samantha Pies by 60. Pies by 30 from Jason. And Pies by 67 from G21. Dockers by 1 from Gabriel. And the Pies, just the Pies from GT. Final game, it is Johnsy's favourite team. If you didn't already realise this, Chris C. The Crows versus the Suns. This is going to be a ripper. So 3rd versus 5th, Adelaide Oval. This is a tough one. I'm going to go. I'm going to go the Suns in an upset. Because Adelaide sometimes don't play well at home. There's probably no logic in that, but what do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm going for Suns too, and they're going to kick the Crows out of the top 4.
There we go. Not that you don't like the Crows or anything, Chris A.
Nah, they're going to come down back to reality, and the Suns are going to flex, and they're going to be like, Crows, you thought you were going to make top 4, but
all over, my friend. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. There we go. Dockers by 1 from Gabriel. Freo by 5 from Poison. Suns by 17. So Dan Jarnes going for upsets all weekend. G21 Crows to lose by 12. And Mark Johnsy just goes arc. So, yeah, I know what you mean there. Matt's going the Crows by 18. Toby the Crows by 30. The best for last. Yeah, it is best for last. It might be. I might have to do an NRL game and then do the Crows and Gold Coast straight after. Maybe Johnsy. Might be the go. Scotty Hawks is going Crows by 32. Rees Crows by 30. Gabriel, someone. What was this? Somebody. What am I saying? Lost the comment. Crows smash the Suns by 8 from Jason. Samantha's Crows by 80. There it is. Where are we? Far out. I've lost me comments. Someone has to find a cure. Oh, there we go. They're talking about something else. Paul's talking about something there. G21, the Crows to lose by 12 because the Suns are on the rise. They are. Is the Crows by 20 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. Gabriel, Suns by 13. Crows not turning back now. And Adelaide by 15 from Poison. And there we go. What NRL game? Let me just have a quick look. I'd really like to do the Roosters and the Sharks, but I'm trying to figure out how I can fit it in. So on Friday night, I'm not going to be home early enough on Friday night to do the Sharks and the Roosters. So maybe what games are on Sunday? Maybe the Knights of Warriors, or no, it's going to have to be the West Tigers and the Titans, maybe, on at 2 p.m. on Sunday at Leichhardt Oval. How does that sound? There we go. High-scoring game at Adelaide Oval should be good. Don't blame Chris Johnsy. West Tigers by 32 points. There we go. King of the North and Chris C, good job tonight, boys. And Dan Jones heading back to work. And that wraps up our show, Chris C.
No worries. Thank you for coming in and calm the power.
Calm the power, yeah. Thank you to everybody who was watching along on TikTok. Also, if you're watching along on YouTube and all of our friends in the chat tonight, let's just have a quick look at the chat leaderboard. And the winner tonight is Toby is in second. Gabriel is in third. GT is in fourth. And Petrarca is in fifth. So there we go. Who's Petrarca? Who's Petrarca?
Plays for Melbourne Demon.
No, I know, but who's Petrarca in the chat?
Maybe it's him.
Maybe it is. Yeah. So there we go. Congratulations, on Samantha. Samantha's Petrarca. That's right. Yeah. Good on you, GT. Thanks for that.
A quick shout out to Dusty Crow for giving us some gifts. Thanks for the ice
Dusty
creams.
Crow, shout out from the King of the North.
Thanks a lot. And that's it, really. On my side.
There we go. Chris C, have you seen the new Butters Port scarf? It's a photo of him on the Port Adelaide scarf.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to Alberton tomorrow morning to get signatures for my kids and a few people. So I'll see Butters tomorrow.
See if you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll let you know.
All right. Good on you, Ree, for winning the ladder tonight. That's fantastic. Thanks for counting the likes as well. Thank you to everybody who has joined us tonight. Thank you, Chris C, for joining King of the North on after the game.
No worries.
Tomorrow night,
anytime, man.
Tomorrow night is a new show that's going to be on the channel. It's called The Round Table, and it's all for the fans. We will be talking about the coaches, talking about the injuries, and talking to the fans about general bits and pieces. So 7:30 start, going for an hour, and just get the feel of the show. Come and join me for that. And then we've got the big podcast straight after that over on HFD Media. Join KP and Chris C for a big night on the podcast as well. So there we go. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in and spending Tuesday night with us. And we will see you tomorrow night. Take care, spike your hair, and as always, stay hunky.
Stay hunky, guys.